Hey there, I'm Bocchie, and let's play some pokemonmmo. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to be very financially irresponsible. Now, event season for many hardened pokemonmmo players is often a special time to make pokeyen to sustain their accounts for the next off-season cycle. Or in my case today, we are going to be blowing all the money I've been saving in the last year. So we're going to be opening mysterious Dusk balls from the 2024 Halloween event. Now, people earn these mysterious balls by catching Swarmmons and delivering them to these NPCs. So if you're returning to the game from, say, like a 1-year-long hiatus, or if you're new to the game, here are some of the facts. First of all, mysterious balls have a significantly increased shiny rate from the pokemonmmo standard of 1 in 30,000. Now, while it varies by type, today's Dusk balls have a base rate of 1 in 6,000. Which can also be affected by Shiny Charm and Donator sets, as confirmed by Q, the lead dev, so our actual rate for today is 1 in 4,860. Secondly, the mysterious balls have a limited pool of Pokemon that they can spawn, often based on the theme of the event that they're released in. So in our case, it's Halloween, so our pool is limited to Bug, Ghost, and Dark types, kind of like Umbreon, Tyranitar, and the Ghastly Evolution line, to name a few. Now, realistically, more than half this pool can be 5 times Horde hunted, so really the only one that's actually worth getting is Umbreon, but it's okay. And our third fact, in case you were already thinking of it, yes, this is probably the most pay-to-win method in the game to get a shiny Pokemon, as there's really nothing stopping you from just selling RP vouchers and then just swiping for as many balls as you can. Now, whether or not you personally think it's unhealthy for the game, or just like a fun little seasonal treat, that's up to you. Comment below what you think. So we currently have 1,000 mysterious balls on hand. A good amount were grinded by me during the early days of the event, and the rest were bought on day 4 of the event during the dip at around 36,000 Pokeyen. I'd personally estimate that in a couple of months the price will stabilize at about 40,000 apiece. So in total, if we do the math right, we're blowing probably around 40 million Pokeyen. What can I get in the game for 40 million Pokeyen? Probably a Unity cape to match my teammates, but hey, sometimes you gotta scratch the gambling itch. In-game, of course. Now, the last thing I'll say before we get started is that I have zero expectations to get a shiny here. Now, it's not being negative or pessimistic, but as a seasoned shiny hunter in the game, right, I know better than to expect myself to beat the odds. And I think if you ask any other veteran shunter, they'll probably tell you the same thing. RNG doesn't play favorites. It plays by itself. Let's get started. Okay, so as we make our way through the footage, I'd like to say that the Pokemon pool is actually so much more awful than I thought it would be. I guess that's why the initial price dip happened in the first place. I was just seeing way too many commons and way too little Umbreons for my liking. I don't even think I got an Umbreon until halfway through, but hey, beggars can't be choosy. Some of my teammates were speculating that the devs would buff the rates, kind of like what they did in the last Christmas event, but I honestly don't see that making this any better. Now, because I'd rather waste money on gambling than on PC box space, I have to offload boxes over to my alt accounts every 360 Pokemon, which means we'll be doing this in 3 batches. Even with my boomer hands, I was actually on pace to pop all 1,000 within 1 shiny charm. And as for the first batch, well, it went as well as I thought it would, with me being shinyless and questioning my sanity and choices. Soon TM. Exactly, it doesn't count because it's in a video game. Real money? It's Pokeyen. There we go. Speaking of insanity, now is probably a good time for me to plug my Twitch channel. I actually did this challenge live on stream, and I would love to hang out and talk with fellow shiny hunters and financially irresponsible gamers. The second batch also went as poorly, as I started hard coping about how I wouldn't care if I didn't get a shiny, and just yapped random nonsense to my team leader in chat. I am not a pink-haired anime girl. Hey, no shiny Gengar slander. Okay. I would probably cry too, but you know, I respect the shiny Gengar enjoyers. It definitely feels like I've gone a step sideways. What is it? I no longer play Genshin anymore because gacha is gambling and gambling is bad. And then Here we are in pokemonmmo. After offloading my second batch and only a third of my mysterious dust balls left, I started to hallucinate and imagine how good my character would have looked with a Unity cape on, or how many Dittos boxes I could get, or Leppas I could have bought if I was any smarter with my money. But hey, the only way that I can lose here is if I stop gambling. And sure enough. Wait! Oh my gosh! What? Wait! Shiny! Wait! Wait, did you see that? That was a shiny! Insane work. 40 million for a Zubat. I swear I'm not coping, Butter. I swear I'm not. In total, this shiny took me 843 mysterious balls, which yielded 281 non-IV'd Mons, 357 1x31 Pokemon, 185 2x31 Pokemon, and 23x31 or higher Pokemon. Here are some of the more notable ones that actually came at level 100 with near perfect IVs, and natured, and were already EV trained. So at the current GTL prices, if I sell all these Pokemon back, they'd be worth roughly 11 million Pokeyen. Including if I sold my last 157 Dust Balls, that gives me a total of about 17 million Pokeyen, which we deduct from our initial 40 million, which means the actual cost of my friend here is about 23 million Pokeyen. How cute. My $23 million baby. Hey there, thanks for watching to the very end of the video. If you like what you saw, please consider liking the video and subscribing. Much love and take care.